All right, everybody, let's talk a little bit about your upcoming speech and how we're going to do that. It is Sunday the 26th right now, and we have 2 weeks left of school, and you have one more major speech to do. And again, because this is a college credit class and because USI does require you to do all their assignments to get their credit, these are the things that we have to do. So let's start there. The persuasive speech is a 7-minute speech with at least 3 cited sources in your speech. So you have to name three in the speech, okay, where you got that information, at least 3. And I put up a video that explained the different parts of the persuasive speech: the problem, the cause, the solution, and the benefit. Those are 4 pieces, okay? So make sure to check out at least that video that shows you all the parts and the requirements. Some of the big takeaways: you get to pick your own topic. That, you can pick anything that you're interested in. I would suggest that it's something you already have a position on that you believe in, okay? And that you already have a position formulated with, okay? We don't want to spend a lot of time doing all this research and stuff just to give a speech, okay? So we want to have a starting point that you're already familiar with. You may not do something like legalizing marijuana, lowering the drinking age. You can't do those things. I really don't want anybody doing a speech about abortion because that is a very tough topic to deal with. You also cannot do anything based solely on religion, okay? Everything has to be, research based. Everything has to have something that you can research, okay? Within this speech, you do not need to do a visual aid. Remember, we talked about that before. There are ways for you to do your speeches with visuals. We could use Screencastify. There's some other platforms that we could use to do that, but just because I don't want to add another layer of complexity to this. I am going to allow, though, you to do the visual aid and turn that in, and that would be considered extra credit, okay? So if you want to do the visual aid, and I'll put up some information about that, you can. It will be extra credit. Again, I will give you the option to do the speech live in person, and we had a number of people that did that last week for speech number 3, or you can do a recording and submit it. Remember, though, that if you do the recording, you only get up to 90% of that. Again, because I'm assuming with a recording, I'm getting your best work, right? You've taken it, or you have the opportunity to take and retake and do again and again till you get it the best possible. So you'll get up to 90% of the possible points if you turn one in recorded. If you do it live, you can get all of the points. You can earn all those points depending on your rubric score, right? But again, if you do the recording and you turn in a visual aid, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position, okay? So the process will be this. This is how we'll do the process. I'll put up a Google form and allow you to submit a topic. As soon as you hear back from me that your topic is approved, you can start in right then and there, and you can start in with your speech, okay? This week, you'll need to turn in the proposal, the audience analysis. Those come in this week. Make sure that I get them in this week. They'll count as your virtual assignments for this week. The delivery outline will be due next Monday, a week from tomorrow. And then anytime next week, you can turn in your speech, okay? I'll set up some virtual classes so that you can do your speech presentation live, okay? So we can have that ready to go as well. And then I'll also put up a sign-up form too, who wants to do it recorded, who wants to do it live, okay? So I am not opposed to you working ahead. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Once you get a topic approved by me, you are more than welcome to start working ahead, okay? As soon as we get all your work in and I get everything graded, you are done. And then I will post I'll post your rights grade and then your USI grade, okay? So you do have those things coming up. Again, I know this isn't the most ideal situation. I know there's a lot of hurdles in your way. I do want to try to make this as easy as we can for you and try to adjust things to meet those hurdles, and we will as we go along. But just make sure that you are connecting with me and let me know what you need to help you through this. All right. You've got my number, 812-463-2747. You can also email me as well, and we'll answer what we need to know. Other than that, I look forward to seeing what your speeches are about, what you're trying to persuade us on, and see how we do.